Reuters. World War III fears. China is reportedly in talks with Vanuatu. President Xi Jinping is reportedly eyeing a base in the Pacific nation where Chinese naval ships would dock to be serviced, refueled and restocked at the Vanuatu port, with the agreement eventually leading to a full military base. Australia's Fairfax media reported there had been informal discussions between China and Vanuatu, but no formal offer. Vanuatu, around 1,200 miles east of northern Australia, was home to a key U.S. Navy base during the Second World War that helped beat back the Japanese army as it advanced through the Pacific towards Australia. A Chinese military base so close to the Australian coast and just 3,000 kilometers from New Zealand would allow China to project military power in the Pacific Ocean, potentially increasing the risk of confrontation between the U.S. and Chinese forces. We would view with great concern the establishment of any foreign military bases in those Pacific Island countries and neighbours of ours. Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull. Australia has long been watching with caution as China deepens its influence on the Pacific Island, undertaking several infrastructure projects and providing aid and financing to small, developing island nations in the region. This has stoked fears that Australia's long-time influence in the region is being eroded. Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull told reporters in Brisbane, "We would view with great concern the establishment of any foreign military bases in those Pacific Island countries and neighbours of ours." Canberra's Foreign Minister Julie Bishop had earlier acknowledged heightened Chinese interest in the Pacific. She told Australian Broadcasting Corporation Radio, "It is a fact that China is engaging in infrastructure investment activities around the world. I remain confident that Australia is Vanuatu's strategic partner of choice." While New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said, "New Zealand is opposed to the militarization of the Pacific." Rory Medcalf, head of the National Security College at the Australian National University, said, in a report for the Lowy Institute think tank in Sydney, any future naval or air base in Vanuatu would give China a foothold for operations to coerce Australia, outflank the US and its base on US territory at Guam, and collect intelligence in a regional security crisis. However, Vanuatu's Foreign Minister Ralph Regenvanu denied the reports this morning. He told the Australian Broadcasting Corps, "No one in the Vanuatu government has ever talked about a Chinese military base in Vanuatu of any sort. We are a non-aligned country. We are not interested in militarization, we are just not interested in any sort of military base in our country." A Chinese embassy spokesman said the idea was ridiculous. Chen Kai, a spokesman for the ambassador to Vanuatu, added, "That's impossible. That conversation was never on the table."